Welcome everyone to the World Aquatics Men's U18 Water Polo Championships here in Rio Maior, Portugal. It's our final day of action in the afternoon session. We're going to work our way down to the first place matchup. We'll start with the 7th place opportunity here, Hungary and Italy. Quite the history between these two. An incredible opportunity for both of these young teams to prove they belong in the top 8 and top 7. So the final game today, final game in this tournament for these two teams playing for 7th place. We'll give you a little bit of history as the match progresses. We've got national anthems, team announcements, and player announcements coming up. Later on today, we'll have Greece taking on Serbia for the 5th place matchup, Montenegro, Spain for bronze, and the United States taking on Croatia on the 4th of July. 250th anniversary of the United States independence today for gold, the first time they've ever medaled in this event. Italy, Hungary coming up next in 13 short minutes from now. We'll be back with the action in just a moment. Here we go. It's our 7th place matchup, Italy and Hungary. An interesting note here as we work through the lineups, players to watch. Noah Pinter's been all the rage for Hungary. He's been outstanding all tournament long. Csaba Jambor, number 2, is the go-to center. He's listed as a center defender. Don't misread that. He is outstanding from the inside and the outside. He's really the engine on the inside that drives them. And Divjak, a good facilitator. You'll notice him. He wears a lot of tape on the right arm, so he'll be able to pick him out on your screen. On the other side of it for Italy, Maffei has been very good in the middle. Italy likes to attack quickly, and Maffei gets down the pool pretty quick. The other center for them is Marangalo. Head coach of Hungary, Robert Kovac, there on your screen. Interesting note about Mr. Kovac is he has 2 gold medals from this U18 event. Hungary has won 3 gold medals in the history of the men's U18 tournament here. There are only 4 teams that have won a gold medal in the 6 editions we have had. Italy has won 1 of them, so 2 former gold medal champions facing off. And here's the Italian team. Francesco Maffei, number 9, a key player to watch. Giovannini in the goal has been very good as well. Antonio Chianese seems to be able to score at the most opportune times, a clutch scorer, if you will. Head coach Federico Mistrangelo, he's also the head coach of the U20 team that participated last year. He'll be flanked by Roberto Tempestini, who's out of Rarinantes Fiorentina. There's Mistrangelo on your screen there. He is the head coach during the regular season of Bologna de Eker. He's had the chance to coach many great players that have come through there. Italy, as I mentioned, won the very first edition of the men's U18 World Championships, hosted in Perth, Australia in 2012. Since then, they haven't so much as medaled. So another tournament here for U18 where Italy is unfortunately unable to medal. The more surprising result is the Hungarian team in this 7th place matchup. Since 2012, Hungary has earned 3 gold medals, 1 silver medal, and 2 bronze medals, which yields 6 medals. That's right, Hungary has medaled in every single edition of the U18 World Championships in its existence, except now for this one here in Rio Maior, Portugal. You have to feel that this is a bit of a disappointing result for them, but nonetheless, they'll still have to fight through and prove their medal with U20 World Championships coming up next year, and many of these players looking to make a run to that squad. Giovannini on your screen there. He's been outstanding for this Italian defense. He gets the ball out quickly. He does a nice job kind of orchestrating the team. We're almost ready to go. Waiting seconds here as teams line up. Hungary will be in the white caps. They'll be going left to right on your screen. Italy in the dark caps with the Italian flag strewn down the middle of their cap, as you can see the red, white, and green there. Interestingly enough, both countries' flags are red, white, and green. Hungary's goes red, white, green, top to bottom. Italy's goes green, white, red, left to right. So it's a 90-degree turn, and you've got the other country's flags. At any rate, Italy will be going right to left on your screen in the dark caps. We'll see how they come out here. A number of close games. We showed a graphic earlier of how we got here and what the games were like for these teams. Italy finishing 3rd in Group B. They dropped games to Spain, the United States. They beat China. Then they went on to beat Canada in their play-in game as part of crossover to make it back to the quarterfinals, and then lost by a single goal to Croatia and 3 to Serbia yesterday. So 1 win on the tournament for them. Hungary, on the other hand, also finishing third, dropping games to Montenegro and to Croatia in their group, and beating Serbia pretty handily, 17-10. They went on then to win their playing game against New Zealand, and then lost by 1 goal to the United States, and lost yesterday 18-13 to Greece. So 2 wins for Hungary, 2 wins for Italy through this tournament. Each team looking for their 3rd win and to finish 7th place overall here at the U18 World Championships. I'm Wesley Kading. We want to thank you for joining us here in Rio Mayor or online, wherever you are, and tuning into the YouTube channel for World Aquatics. Referees today on this one. These two both did a semifinal yesterday. Will be Pavle Kish from Serbia and Lyle Brooks from Canada. Ready to go here and get things underway. Off and away we go. Hungary takes the initial sprint, and they'll get the first possession out of the box. Early exclusion now. Nice work there by Hungary to draw that one. And they'll get the first opportunity here. Divjak with it. Ball flying around the perimeter. There's a shot, and right over the head of Giovannini. Nice goal there. Sakali was the man excluded, and Noah Pinter, as we called out in the pregame, with the first goal. He's been all the rage for this Hungarian team. He is an outstanding player just all around. Good shooter, good passer. He moves very well. He plays great defense, and that one takes a deflection. He'll take the goal, 1-0. Hungary will go the other way. Bunch foul there. Ball gets turned over. No outlet. Italy running a high-pressure defense to open up things here. Now back into a drop, as they'll have to help. There's Hungary on the attack again, wanting to go to the center. Long lob. Giovannini says no thank you, and he'll collect. Italy is at their best when they're going quick on both offense and counter transition. They don't necessarily dominate from the center position 6v6 when they're in the front court, as you saw there. Hungarian defense swarming, and good center defense there. Now the counterattack, 6-on-5 counter, they're up, and quick shot there, and another goal. That one will go to Marton Cirak, excuse me, giving Hungary 2 goals very quickly here in only a minute 34 of gameplay. So where Italy is very strong is in transition. They're very quick. Here's a nice shot by Cirak, just to the right, his right side, Giovannini's left, and over the head of a defender there. Coach Kovac giving him some instruction. All moving around the perimeter well now. On the attack. Shot from the outside, and that one finds the back of the net. It looked like Leonardo Madashi, the center back, playing the point there. A good shot from him. It's a big fake and then kind of a switch-wristed backdoor shot. Very deceptive. in the cage today for Hungary. We've seen Silagi a number of times for the majority of this tournament, but today Kirali will get his chance. Exclusion coming. It'll go against Balsarini, and Hungary with their second 6-on-5 opportunity. So the centers of Hungary starting to set the tone, and that shot just blocked there. So Italy able to kill the penalty. Now Italy in the transition, looking around for some help here, and that ball just taken out of his hand, but deemed a foul. Some movement now, Maffei in the game. You can see the Hungarian defense not giving an inch as Maffei's trying to back him down and is unable to penetrate back to the 2-meter line. And where Hungary is very strong at the center back, and where Italy is strong is in transition, and they get the ball to their center early. And so you can see, despite the movement of despite the movement of Italy, and that shot blocked there on his back, tried to go lob and outsmart Kirali. You can see a lot of pressure there from the Hungarian defense. That's an unenviable position for any center to be in, as Hungary prides themselves on great center defense up and down the ranks. Gedra the shot, and he finds the back of the net. 3-1 Hungary. With 4:52 left in the first period of play, Hungary asserting themselves here against Italy. It's a tough game to play in. That's Botan Gedra. Four meters out, not much Giovannini's going to do there. Even the long arms of Giovannini can't cover the whole cage. Exclusion now. First 6-on-5 opportunity for Italy. They try to go quick. That ball popped just away from the Italian attack, and Hungary will collect. So another good defensive stop for the Hungarian side. And now counter down. We'll get an exclusion away from the ball. That shot will not count. They'll bring another ball in. Hungary will retain possession. Referee Lyle Brooks on the far side of your screen there as part of the Boys in Blue crew. He's calling for the player to get his cap. And a goal there for Hungary. They worked the ball around really well there, keeping it dry. That one will be Abel Tigi. Good for him to get on the board there. See, the post pops way out, and the dry passing means he can get rid of it quick. Just sneaking it in underneath the arm of the Italian defense, as they did not quite adjust to what's called a 3-pop there. Italy on the attack now. Divjak pressuring entry pass there. That ball again tipped away by the center defender of Hungary. And you can see how difficult it's been for Italy to get any production out of their center position with the vaunted defense of the Hungarians. Now a great transitional move. Wow, look at this. It's a dry pass from behind half all the way to the wing. He catches it and without a moment's notice tosses it right to the middle, hitting Hidashi there in the hand. This is a beautiful setup and very quick. Great passing. Boom, right to the hand there. And Hidashi one on nobody. Almost a guaranteed goal. Now, Italy looking to answer. A 5-1 lead for Hungary. Illusion coming. So Italy will get their opportunity now. They convert. A good goal there. A nice find and a clinical finish for Italy. That'll be Chianese, as we talked about. Able to score at the most opportune times, giving Italy their second goal, a much needed goal, breathing fresh life into this team. Field block there by Italy. Good defense, so the defense ratcheting up for Italy. They'll need to get a few stops here to kind of climb back into this one. Italy another 6-on-5 opportunity. This to draw back to 3-goal deficit. And there it is, another goal from Italy on the 6-on-5. It looks to be Corelli with that one. And now it's 5-3. So from 5-1 to 5-3. And we saw this in the quarterfinal round. Hungary actually held a 5-1 lead against the United States in early second period. They relinquished that and allowed for the United States to go on a 9-0 run. And ultimately lost 12-11. So they climb back as well. It's been a game of runs for both of these teams. Italy's gone on runs where they'll score 4 or 5 unanswered. Hungary the same. So now with 2:23 remaining, it's a bit tighter at 5-3, Hungary leading. Hungary just attacking. They're not shy about shooting today. Defense optional. That goal going to Benedict Robb on your screen there. As he just rises up from the outside. Good setup by Divjak. And Robb, the beneficiary of a good pass. You can see Giovannini low on his legs because he had jumped on the fake from Divjak. And Robb able to convert. 6-3 now, 2 minutes remaining in the first period of play. And another goal here for Italy. It's back and forth. This one took about 15 seconds for the Italian side. Francesco Corelli with his second goal of the game. 6-4, 10 goals already. We still got a minute 45 left in the first period of play. So Italy thinking better of passing the ball
to the middle, as Hungary has dominated that particular position and has said, all right, that's fine, we'll shoot from the outside. Just flicked on. Good save there by Giovannini, forced to deal with it. Hungary looking to continue their offensive onslaught, having 6 goals already in the first period of play. Or on the clock, and Giovannini eats that one up. They'll go the other way. Five-meter shot. That one bars out. So a chance for Italy to cut the deficit to 1. An unlucky skip there. Hungary survives that. Quite a few exclusions against this Hungarian team. We'll recap that when we come back into the second quarter here. 23 seconds remaining in the first. That'll do it. That takes us to the end of the first period of play. 6-4, Hungary over Italy. We'll be right back with the second quarter of action in the 7th place match here in Rio Maior, Portugal. Second quarter of action now. Hungary versus Italy. Hungary put up 6 against Italy there in the first quarter of play. A lot of exclusions, though. for Hungary, as 4 players received one. On the other side of it, 3 players received an exclusion for Italy, but Balzerini with 2. So it's 4-4 on the exclusion ratio, dead even. Attack here from Italy, and the counterattack continues to be the strength of this Italian squad, coming all the way down, forcing the issue there. A good goal by Chianese. So once again, he brings us within 1 goal, 6-5 now, Hungary leading Italy. Hungary on the reset now. Trying to make a turn inside. They'll get the exclusion there for holding. Set up their 6-on-5 and a quick shot from the wing there. And Giovannini having none of it. And Italy again on the counterattack, working the ball inside. And another 5-meter opportunity. Galia set to take it. He converts this one. So after Hungary went up pretty big, 5-2 at one point, it's now 6-6, and Hungary will take a timeout. Coach Robert Kovac will think about things and break it down for his team. We'll be right back with the rest of the second quarter right after this. Hungary on the attack out of the timeout now. They're working with a bit of a drive here, trying to create some opening. And that ball just gets tipped away. Good defense there by Italy as they kill the set piece from Hungary coming out of the timeout. 6:13 remaining. We're knotted up in a good one here for 7th place. Hungary, Italy, 6-6 in the second period of play. Again, transition and a good save there by Kira Lee for Hungary. As he's able to keep that one out. That ball sailing over the cage there for Hungary on the counterattack. Really looking to go quick again. They have numbers in the middle. They find the wing. And they'll shoot quick, and that one off the near post and just wide of the cage. As it sails out. Italy now in a front court, fresh shot clock. Entry pass to center, who's all the way down at the 2-meter line. And a 6-on-5 opportunity now. Ball will come out. And we'll get a double exclusion here. Rangelo will be called for an exclusion, and the Hungarian defender will be called for an exclusion, Stogica. So we'll play 5-on-5 for the next 15 seconds or so. Now 5-on-4 after an exclusion to Tsirok. Italy trying to find the opening. They find the wing to post. Good look there. Good passing, making easy, shooting easy. Borelli, the beneficiary of that one. His third goal on the day. Great movement around the perimeter. So Hungary facing their first deficit of the day after dominating the first quarter of play. Shot there. They'll deem he was inside the marker, and so it's a turnover. Italy looking to counter again. Nothing doing on the quick. Wait for Maffei, who's working himself inside now. Exclusion coming. It'll be away from the ball. Italy a 6-on-5 opportunity to give themselves a 2-goal lead. EG with his second exclusion on the day. That ball tipped out of the air by the Hungarian defense. That looked to be Rob, and a shot there from way outside has to be dealt with by Kirili. The long rebound goes to Italy, and they'll reset the 18-second shot clock. We're back to even now, 6v6 in the front court. The contra foul underneath. That one going to go against Maffei for over-aggressive, and they'll swim the other way. Excuse me, that look. Yeah, that's Maffei. Entry pass now. Nothing doing. Good defense there by Italy as they crash back just in time to take that ball away. Giovannini will hold. 3:30 left in the second quarter of play here. You're watching the 7th place match between Hungary and Italy at the U18 World Championships in Rio Maior, Portugal. We're going to get an exclusion in transition here, so Hungary will be up 6-on-5. Polizzi, the man who commits the infraction. Referee Quiche there. They're going to go to VAR. It looks like a potential violent action is what they're going to review. Excuse me, a corner. Couldn't have been more wrong about that. They're looking to see if Kiorli got a piece of this one. This is going to be a tough one to overturn. Is it clear? Is it convincing that the ball changes its course from his hand? It definitely changes its course. You can see it rattle the cage. Maybe this will give us a better view. I don't see it. I don't see the ball changing its trajectory there. I'm not sure what we're looking at now. Oh. There is the violent action. I thought they had signaled it was a violent action review, but I guess they went to review the corner and a violent action, so a couple of different challenges here. We're going to look for a head movement here. And a bit of a wry smile there from Coach Kovac, somewhat in disbelief of that's just kind of the way things have gone for us this week. Shot now. Down to the wing, all the way to the other wing, ball moving quick. What a finish. This ball goes wing to wing, which is an exceptionally difficult pass to make with three defenders in front of you, in between you and your recipient. But the more unbelievable pass is it gets tips up very quickly to Benedict Robb, who with no time left on the clock, rips it away and scores his second goal of the day. Two defenders converging, and somehow he beats Giovannini to the short post. Italy now. We're going to get a contra foul underneath. Hungary ball, 2:32 remaining here. 7-7 in the 7th place game. An exclusion now for Italy. That one going to go against Chianese, his first. Good passing, great movement there from Hungary, just unable to finish. And Giovannini letting out a sigh of relief. Chianese will come back into the game now. Entry pass, that one sailing a bit long. challenge flag coming out now from Coach Kovac. Not sure what they're looking at here, if they thought this was a goal or not, or if there was something else. Okay, so maybe he's challenging if this is a 5 meter, not an exclusion. So the difference here is, was this a probable goal, and did he have, yeah. Okay, so more than likely, this is a 5 meter. He has inside water. It's a probable goal. Looks like Chianese comes from behind here. While Chianese ends up in front of him. He does so. And Kovac, Coach Kovac just can't believe himself. No penalty. Again, that's just kind of the way things have gone for Hungary this week. There's a turnover there. So things starting to slip. 7-7 still. Italy unable to break away. They came all the way back. They were down quite a bit, 5-2, and now knotted up at 7. Got 1:33 remaining here in the second period of play. Good shot there from way outside. My goodness. Pasquale Porzio. He's got some heritage we can talk about. A good shot to the left side of the cage. His left. The goalie's right. Just able to finish. Porzio's uncle is a world champion for Italy. And his father, Franco Porzio, also a world champion. His uncle Pino Porzio and Franco Porzio, both Olympic champions as well. Part of the Hungarian gold medal squad. Excuse me, part of the Italian gold medal squad. My mistake. Hungary has the ball. They won Olympic gold in 1992 as part of Barcelona and World Championships in 1994 in Rome. But Hungary now has tied it up at 8. A nice finish there by TG. Eight to 8, 55 seconds remaining here. Ball hitting the end line, so it'll be a turnover there for Italy. Exclusion coming now. That'll go against Polizzi, his second, so he'll take a rest. Hungary on the attack now. Ball working down line. They'll go 6-on-5, a traditional 4-2. Find the post. Good defense from Italy. Hand on it. Errant pass all the way across. That one hits the end line. It'll be turned over. Italy will have 12 seconds to make something of it. That'll take us, oh, not quite. Oh my goodness, with 1.1 second remaining here in the first half of play, Hungary somehow finds the back of the net. A broken play by Italy, and they turn it over. And Divjak just able to convert. Why not? Dejan Divjak, his first goal of the day with 1.1 seconds left. 9-8 Hungary now at halftime with 1.1 seconds left. That'll take us to the end. Hungary 9, Italy 8, 7th place matchup, second half on the way. you're just joining us here in the third period of play, Italy and Hungary, 9-9. Hungary's took a substantial lead in the first quarter play, but unable to hold it. Hungary has continued to play very good defense. Go back and review. There were 10 goals scored in the first quarter of play. It was 6-4 at the end of the first. Hungary maintained a 9-8 lead at half, and Italy has scored here to open things up. Shot there, sailing wide from Italy. Italy in the dark caps going left to right on the screen. Hungary in the white caps going right to left. A number of challenges and reviews today. Nothing overturned just yet. Ball will be fished out of the cage. They're going to pull it out, get things right here. Hungary will have a 6-on-5. See what they're reviewing here.
Trying to determine what's going on in the middle. A lot of exclusions today. 13 against Italy. 9 against Hungary.
To get a result here. 9-9 Hungary, Italy here in the third period of play. 7th place matchup. Okay, so much ado about that. Still 5-on-5 now for Hungary. What a look there. An over-the-top pass from Maldives finds, I think, Rob on the counterattack drive there. And Giovannini saying no chance that went in, but Rob just more or less redirects it into the back of the net. A great pass from Maldives, the lefty. And Rob, the captain, will earn his rest, his 3rd goal of the day. The perimeter now, 6-on-5 for Italy. They'll work it down to the wing. They're in a 3-3 6-on-5 positional setup. Great finish there. The young lefty from Italy able to find the back of the net and bring it back tied 10-10. That's Polo, yeah, Pedro Polo with the goal there. Pass. Good defense there by Italy. The crashing defense able to tip the ball away. Hungary unable to convert. Still knotted up at 10. Since Hungary took an early first quarter lead, they've been unable to regain that lead as Italy has fought all the way back, as they have in many, many games this week. Shot coming, lob. Not enough weight on that one. Hungary looking to once again take the lead with 3 minutes remaining here in the third. This Italian team has been in close games, it feels like, all tournament long. They played Spain to a 1-goal game. They played Croatia, who's in the gold medal match, to a 1-goal game. Just unable to convert, take the lead and hold it. There's a long pass. Oh, that's a beautiful find. An even better finish. Looks like Maffei in the middle there. Just sticks the big long right arm out, grabs the ball and turns and wrists it over the head of Kirali, excuse me. Nice goal there. Look at the pass. Great timing. It's good chemistry. So Italy, their first lead of the day,
11-10. Ball sailing on him. Looked like Moldes with the shot there, just a bit long. 2:07 remaining here in the third period of play. Oh, sorry, that's Botan Gedra with the shot. He's got 1 goal already today. Italy trying to make it a 2-goal lead. Good stop there by Hungary. Good defense as that's picked up now for Coach Kovac of Hungary. Lob there, too much weight on that one, hits the crossbar. Rebound to Italy, so 11-10, Italy now leading with 1:20 remaining in the third period of play. We'll see if they can hang on here in a full quarter and change. Another lob, that one tipped out. Akira Ali, he's pumped up. Still 11-10. It's under a minute now in the third period of play. Leo will collect it. Exclusion coming. Oh, little collision there. 6-on-5 now for Italy. Genuine chance here. Oh, and that ball just sailing off of the, looked like a field deflection. I thought maybe it hit Kirali. We're getting an exclusion in transition. Hungary up 6-on-5. 7 seconds separating the game clock and shot clock. Good shot there, but a better stop by Giovannini as he gets his hand on it on the 6-on-5. So 11-10, Italy leading. Hungary trying to do a little trickery underwater work. Doesn't catch Giovannini off guard, and that'll take us to the end of the third period of play. 11-10, Italy leading Hungary in the 7th place matchup. We'll talk about what's to come next here at the start of the next quarter in just a moment.
Start of the second, fourth quarter here. Italy 11, Hungary 10. Up next, we've got Serbia and Greece for the 5th place matchup. Serbia finishing 4th in their group of A. And despite losing to Hungary, will play for a higher rank. Greece started in Division 2, and they worked their way all the way up to the quarterfinals, dropping a tough one to Montenegro. And so they'll play Serbia in our next matchup. 7:20 left in this one, and there's a great goal on the transition. That'll give Hungary their 11th goal of the day. Sirak, who's playing with 2 exclusions, now has 2 goals. So this Italian team was able to take the lead for a moment there. Unable to hold it, as Hungary wouldn't let them get too far away. A lot of exclusions in this particular one. Let's have a look at the stats. "12 exclusions plus 2 double exclusions, so 14 total exclusions against Italy. 10 exclusions against Hungary plus 2 penalties. So it's 12-12 on the total exclusions. It's completely even. Italy unable to convert on that possession. Hungary looking to retake the lead that they had for so long in the first half of play. Oh, and that one just sneaks in. They say you can't score unless you shoot. And this is a prime example of that. Late in the clock, this shot just ricochets off of the hands of Giovannini and goes into the goal, and he'll want that one back. How about John Boy smiling about that one? Exclusion now. 6-on-5 for Italy. First shot there, caroming off the bar. Long enough rebound back to Italy. Shot coming. Oh, that one off of the hands of Kirali. So Italy continuing to pepper the goalie, and there's another shot. That one field blocked. And Hungary kills that penalty despite 3 shot attempts by Italy. Hungary wanting to go quick on transition. They do, and that one skipped to the top shelf. A nice finish there. Pinter with his second goal of the day. Hungary retakes a 13-11 lead, 2-goal differential for the first time since the first quarter of play. Hungary a key stop now as we work our way down to 5 minutes remaining here in the fourth period of play. Entry pass, exclusion coming. Six-on-5 opportunity here for Hungary. Is to give them a 3-goal lead if they can find the back of the net on this opportunity. They're in a double-winged setup where they're going deep on both sides. And that rebound just falls to Italy, and we'll get a contra foul here. So because Italy didn't pick up the ball, they'll lose it. Hungary a one-on-nobody now, and there's a goal. Oh, miscue there. That's tough for Italy. Just going the other way, they get a key penalty kill. Nobody sees where the ball is, and they swim right past it. The rule is the person closest and behind the ball has to collect it. So by swimming past the ball, it's an automatic contra foul because it's considered a delay of game. Hungary picks it up as they hear the whistles. And they were down going to the defense, but they're up going back on the offense. And Matias Kovac with his first goal of the game, a fortuitous one for him. Unlucky for Italy there. Hungary 14, Italy 11. 4:35 remaining in our 7th place matchup. Italy answers back, a much needed goal for them. 14-12 now. Nice finish there. Dashi with it. Errant whistle and a one-on-nobody key opportunity for Italy is squandered. A great stop by Kira Lee. He's pumped up, as he should be. That's a big-time stop. You don't see as many of those anymore. A lot of the time they turn into 5 meters as the defense will just take the penalty. Oh, look at this. Ball being dished around and then a backhand off the bar just misses. We get a contra foul here. That'll go against Italy in transition. 14-12 still. 3:06 remaining here in the 7th place matchup. And we'll get another contra foul this time against Hungary, so a little bit of swimming back and forth here. Hungary's used 1 timeout. Italy's used none, so they've got 2 remaining. Good save there by, looks like Bianchini in the goal now. 6-on-5 coming. Coach Mastrangelo has challenged. I believe he's challenging. I don't know what he's challenging. See if we can get an explanation for you here. Yellow card issued to Coach Mastrangelo. And they're not going to review anything, so the yellow card is issued because of a delay there, I guess. Rebound, Italy. Oh, my goodness. I thought Italy had collected that rebound, and it went to Hungary. Hungary gets an extra shot there, unable to do anything with it. Bianchi will collect. 14-12 still. Hungary leading Italy. An errant buzzer. We'll get a timeout now. Italy trailing 14-12, 2:11 remaining here in the final frame of the 7th place matchup. Italy with a 6-on-5, and that opportunity just squandered coming out of a timeout. Certainly not how they drew it up. Kirili very happy about that. He'll outlet it now. Hungary a goal away here as they lead by 2 with 1:48 remaining. And you have to figure one more goal ought to do it for them. Entry pass, exclusion coming, a new 18-second shot clock. That might be better than a goal, and timeout Hungary. Coach Robert Kovac will use his last timeout and work this out here. We'll be right back with the final 1:38 after this. So much like Italy, Hungary squanders that possession in 6-on-5 out of the timeout. 14-12, a minute 20 remaining now. And Italy finds the, oh no, I thought that went in. We lost sight of it. I thought it went in, and Kirili survives. Another big save from Kirili, kind of at point blank range. I'm not sure if it hits the bar. Well, he's in good position there. Shot now, and that'll do it. What a rip there. Oldies with his first goal of the game. And with under a minute left to play, Hungary leading Italy 15-12 in the 7th place matchup. So despite being the lowest finish in the history of this event for Hungary, they'll end it on a win here. Italy on the attack now. Waning moments of this one. A goal there. 34 seconds remaining. Hungary can effectively wind the clock. Madashi with his second goal of the day. Excuse me, his third goal of the day. Second on 6-on-5 here. Be exclusion, and that'll do it. Hungary can just hold the ball. 10 seconds left in the game. So 15-13. This one will end. 7th place matchup. And he'll get his. 16-13. They'll count the goal. They won't count the goal. One ref signal in one thing, the ref signaling another. Yeah, they will count it. 16-13 now. Hungary defeats Italy for 7th place. Next up, Greece, Serbia, 5th place matchup coming up after the break.
Well, here we go. 5th place matchup, Greece, Serbia. Here's the Greece team. We want to take a look at Ilias Angelopoulos. For my money, the best center in this tournament, potentially the best player. He's been outstanding. On the other side of it, Drobnjakovic, a great center for Serbia. Gosic in the goal, holding him up at the back end. Uroš Muncan has really come on strong here as of late in these placement games. 5th place matchup between Serbia and Greece, a good one. We'll get started with the opening sprint in just a moment. I'm Wesley Kading with World Aquatics. We want to thank you for joining us here at the U18 World Championships in Rio Maior, Portugal. Serbia has beaten Turkey and Italy, dropped all their other games. Greece flew through Division 2. No surprise there. Greece always a formidable squad. We just wrapped up the 7th place matchup. Hungary taking 7th, Italy taking 8th. This one for 5th, and after this, well, that's when the medals start. Our last non-medal contending game here. Serbia in the dark caps going right to left. On your screen, Greece will be in the white caps going left to right. Opening sprint now. Dimitrios Chatsis will take that one. Off and away we go. Greece opening possession and a quick exclusion. That one not drawn by Angelopoulos, but I rest assured many will be. Bitsakos, the lefty, down line now. They're starting Lampatos, and a quick entry pass there. That goal going to number 8, it looked like, Motsias. A nice finish there, Theodoros Motsias. And Greece off to a 1-0 start already. Serbia has the talent, certainly the potential, given their pedigree and experience in Serbia, one of the most dominant nations in recent memory. 3 consecutive Olympic gold medals after following it up. They followed that, I'll get it right, 2 bronze medals, then 3 consecutive golds. Let's see if they can continue that trend in the Olympics in 2028 in Los Angeles. Six on 5 now for Serbia. They go to the post. That ball deemed unplayable, so it's not a 5-meter. Shot there off the bar, and Greece able to kill the penalty.
And a quick shot there. That's Lampatos, the right-hander from the difficult angle. His first goal of the day. Good attack there from Greece. Lampatos, his first goal of the day. Entry pass here, and that ball just sailing a bit wide for Serbia. Gosic in the goal for Serbia. Berdes in the goal. Looks like for Greece. Get a contra foul there. Nice steal there by Berdes as he comes out of the cage to get it. He's played the bulk of minutes for this Greek squad. That ball tipped out of play. I think they'll probably bring this back. When a pass from offense is tipped off of the end line by the defense, okay, so if it takes a deflection or whatever it may be, it stays with the offense. The rules have changed so much in recent years, but when I grew up playing, for what it's worth, if you shot it and it was field blocked by a field defender and it went out of play, you still retain possession, similar to like basketball. Now those rules have changed, and the ball possession goes to the defense if the field block occurs and it goes out of play. Serbia looking to get on the board for the first time today. We're 3 minutes into this one. Greece leading 2-0 here in the 5th place matchup. Entry pass there. Just pushed out. Serbia trying to establish an inside presence. Drabnjakovic on the inside. That ball shot there by Pavlovic. Nothing doing. Might have been Munchon at the top. Ball swings all the way down line. Lampatos with it. He's got Bitsakos to his left. Thought about it. Changed his mind again, and gets the ball to Bitsakos. Khatsis at the point wanting it. You can see him setting himself up. Bitsakos thinks, I'll take it myself, and just sails that one wide of the cage. .4:15 remaining in the first period of play. Khatsis is headed to Stanford in the fall. Joining a couple of Greek teammates, Orestis Zervadakis and Costa Mathiopoulos at the farm. At 6-on-5, opportunity goes by the wayside as Greece is able to kill that penalty as well. Berdes just holding. Khatsis with it up top to Bitsakos. They've got a couple of lefties on this Greek squad. Ah, what a shot there from Khatsis. 8 meters out, bar in, near side pinch, pinpoint accuracy. 3-0 Greece. This is an amazing rip here from way outside. Oi. Not much Gosic is going to do about that one. Hatsis will earn his rest here. Get an exclusion now against Greece. It's the third exclusion. Serbia finally converts, so with 2:58 remaining here, Rapema gets a goal. Their first goal of the day. Greece 3, Serbia 1. It's a nice pass right to Rapema, who's able to just redirect it into the back of the net. Good feed there, too. Looked like Munchan on the Djordjevic on the pass. So we'll get a 5-meter penalty now. Bitsakos, the lefty, set to take it. An exclusion there. Drobnjakovic thought he had the free shot. Now we'll get an exclusion in transition. So what was once a 5-on-6 for Greece, now a 6-on-5, as they lead 4-1 here in the 5th place matchup. 2:28 remaining in the first period of play. Vasiljevic excluded on this one. Entry pass here, and that one just shoveled. Rebound, collected by Serbia. We'll get a ball under. They're going to have to pull this out. They're going to deem this a 5-meter. And Tsarides forcing the issue. Lampato set to take. Unable to convert there. Gosic, the man in the cage, just keeps it out. He's got a bright future, this one. It won't be too long before we start seeing him with the senior team. And I know he's only 17 years old, which is exceptionally young to say that about a goalie, given that average goalie age in the Olympics is closer to 30 than it is 20. But he is the talk of the town, as they say, when it comes to Serbian netminders. Greece kills off that penalty for Serbia. And they'll counter out. Court offense here, 6-on-6. Mansourides, entry pass. And that'll be a penalty. Leonidakis earning that one. Patsilinakos converts the penalty shot. Gosic unable to keep that one out. So Pat Silianakos gets his name on the board. His first goal, 5-1 Greece over Serbia with 1:10 remaining here in the 5th place matchup. Greece with the steal there. These games are tough to play in, these 5th place games, 7th, even the bronze medal match can be tough to play in. We'll talk about that when we get there, but for these two teams in particular, they certainly had hopes of not just medaling, but I think likely winning gold. I don't think either of these teams looked at this and said, all right, best finish we can do is 5th. That probably wasn't the mindset coming into this for them. Having to turn that mindset around and get right with the present, if you will, get on the edge of their own perception, is a difficult thing to do, especially at the age of 17, 18 years of age for a lot of these young men. Shot there, takes 2-3 field blocks, and they'll go the other way. That'll take us to the end of the first period play. Greece 5, Serbia 1. We'll be back with the second quarter of action, our 5th place matchup here at the U18 World Championships in Rio Maior, Portugal. Greece on the attack now. Pitsakos, the lefty, and excuse me, that's Zuzunis. So Greece going with 3 lefties on their roster today. Zuzunis gets his first goal today. They've got Pitsakos as well. And Mansourides, number 15. So 3 lefties. That usually spells quite a bit of success if you can rotate them effectively. Greece now 6-2 over Serbia with 5:30 remaining. And Greece gets another stop. This Greek team had a rough go against Montenegro. Montenegro was undefeated up till yesterday when they lost the semifinal against the United States. But what was more surprising, look at this, that's partly why this was so surprising, was Ilias Angelopoulos is a demigod of the wind and sea. He is absolutely unstoppable underneath. For my money, this guy should be considered for the best player in the whole tournament. He's got great ball skills, able to step out, catch the ball dry and release. He sets really well, and here he is going away from the cage, bringing his arm back across his body with enough force to put it in the back of the net past the netminder. 7-2 Greece over Serbia. Even the great Mihailo Gosic unable to keep Greece off the board, and Serbia just looking a little flat today. Additionally, during the game against Montenegro, in which Angelopoulos had a very good game, the key scorer for Greece all week long has been Dimitrios Khatsis. He shot an 0 for 11. And so on any given day, a player can be hot and go 11 for 11 potentially. But on this day, he was ice cold and went 0 for 11 shooting. And you have to figure when you lose by 2 and your best scorer is 0 for 11 shooting, the rest of your team played quite well and you were just a hair away from winning it. So Greece, who had high aspirations coming into this tournament, is playing for 5th here against Serbia. Lob all the way across. Look at the passing. Look at the passing. Mansourides with the pass there. Finding Patsilionakos, his second goal of the day. And this is more the pass than the shot. Touch to the right to the hand. Great look. Has to throw it over Gosic. And a nice finish there from Patsilionakos. 8-2 now. Greece leading halfway through the second period of play. Six on 5 for Serbia. And a good save there from Berdes. Long rebound. Ball will come in. The long rebound actually went out of play, so they'll reset it here. Still 6 on 5 for Serbia. Coming even now. 6 on 4. Rebound to Serbia, and Greece collects. So went to a 6 on 4 at one point there. Greece coming even, and Serbia, that's just been that kind of day for them. 2 goals. We got 3 minutes left in the first half of play. There's another exclusion drawn by Ilias Angelopoulos. Oh, there. Nice finish. Timeout, Serbia. Been a tough go here. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back with more action here. 3 minutes left in the second period. Of the timeout here, and Greece gets a steal on the pass, and that's certainly not what the Serbian coach had drawn up, and kind of things going from bad to worse right now for Serbia. They trailing 9-2. Attack here, and that one good save by Gosic, doing what he can to keep his team in this. Down 7 here with 2:36 remaining. Zuzunis just holding now. He'll go up top. Gosic, another good save, and Greece unable to convert there. A little errant shot hitting Gosic in the chest. Ordinary foul. He's eligible to shoot. Rises up and thinks better of it. Earns another ordinary foul, still eligible. This time he does shoot, and that one off the bar. Verdes collects. Rip there, just sailing off of the bar. Good skip, but a couple of whistles here. Gosic looking at the referee, and he'll have to give the ball back. There, over aggressive on the perimeter, and looks to be is that Munchan there with the third goal for Serbia. Yeah, Uros Munchan had a slow start to the tournament, but came on strong of late. Last 3 games, he's been very good for the Serbian squad. You can see the size and strength here as he waves that ball around. 9-3, 1:19 remaining here in the second period of play of our 5th place matchup. Serbia has medaled 3 times in this event. They took a bronze in 2012 and 2 silvers, one in 2022 and one in 2024, both times losing to Hungary in 2022 and 2024. Hungary leads all total medal winners. There's another great shot by Ilias Angelopoulos. Looks like Lampatos finds him once again. It's truly remarkable. You're witnessing a unique combination of speed, athleticism, and agility from a guy who's the biggest guy in the pool. And look at how he releases for the ball. Great soft hands, and then has the composure and awareness to throw the ball backdoor versus trying to jam it home on the short post. And so Angelopoulos with his third goal be hard-pressed to find somebody more dynamic front to back, as he also has the ability to play defender. He had 32 goals coming into this game, and he leads all scorers now with 3, giving him 35 goals in the tournament. Oh, a lot of that, it's a bit inflated in fairness, as Greece started in Division 2. So they didn't have to face Montenegro, Serbia, Croatia, Hungary, United States, Spain, or Italy until these knockout rounds. And there's a goal. Drobnjakovic with his. He's playing with 2 exclusions here in the first half. Drobnjakovic has been a bright spot for this Serbian team. As the center man continues to work, that's his 10th goal in the tournament, first one today. But back to Angelopoulos. Granted, the competition level wasn't nearly what some of these other teams faced early on. He still capitalized on his opportunity. And even against Montenegro, had a heck of a day, shooting 2 for 4, which as a center, getting 2 goals. There's another exclusion that'll be drawn by Angelopoulos. So active, so dynamic in his movement, creating contact as his body craves contact, and earns another 6-on-5 for Greece. That one just sailing wide of the cage. And so we'll see who ends up coming out with best player of the tournament by the end of this thing. Could very well be Jet Taylor from the United States, as he's been the most dominant player for the U.S. in a big way has led them to the finals. That takes us to the end of the first half of play. Greece 10, Serbia 4, 5th place matchup underway. As we continue on here, Serbia, the lone goal here in the third period of play, 5 minutes remaining. Contra foul coming now. Serbia will counter out. So a little more life from the Serbian squad here to pick up the second half. Gosic will collect. Entry pass now. And a contra foul for holding. Those kind of contra fouls, not always the worst thing to get a contra foul in the center. I had a friend who played center for a long time, and he would say to me, if you're not getting a contra foul at some point as a center, you're probably not physical enough. Timeout now for Greece. 6-on-5 coming as an exclusion in transition occurred. 4:27 remaining here in the fifth place matchup, third quarter. Out of the timeout now. Aquatics working it around. Shot there. Good save by Gosic. That's Linakos with that shot there. Zuzunis holding. Zuzunis now down line. 8 on the clock. Sides have come even. Contra foul now. That'll go against Angelopoulos, and Serbia will kill the penalty and go the other way. Nice defensive stop there by Serbia. Exclusion coming. That'll go against Angelopoulos for just being a little heavy. Big man trying to move off of his foul there, unable to do so. And he'll saunter his way to the corner. 6-on-5 for Serbia now, looking at the post. They find it. Oh, they're going to deem that ball uncatchable. The Serbian coach wondering what's going on here. He thought for sure a 5-meter on that one, but not rewarded. Shot here, good save by Gosic. No cheap ones here. Gosic making them work now, 10-5. Serbia's drawing a few back here in the third period of play. Shot there off the bar, and some mental fatigue setting in now for the Greek squad as they've gone back and forth and have been unable to score in this quarter. 10-5 still, though. They lead over Serbia. 2:14 remaining in the third period of play. It's our fifth place matchup here, Serbia and Greece. Up next, our third place matchup, Montenegro and Spain. We'll get a little more hyped up for that one. And of course, the gold matchup, United States, Croatia. A lot of history, some of it good, some of it not so good, as the U.S. is contending for a medal for the first time ever at a U18 World Championship. We'll talk about that and how they got there once we get to that matchup. For now, Serbia, a goal. 6-10 now, Serbia trailing. It's 2-0 in this quarter from Serbia, so they've come out a little more on the front foot here in the third quarter of play and second half. Milan Zelic with that goal. His third of the day for Serbia. Greece getting a opportunity there, but they turn it over, and Serbia gets yet another stop. So with 1:19 remaining, Greece yet to score here in the third period of play, but they still hold a 4-goal advantage, 10-6. Shot there. Just sails wide and off the bar. And Greece will get another attempt here to get on the scoreboard in the third quarter of play. Hard to believe they scored 10 goals in the first half, but that's exactly what happened. 5-1 first period for Greece, 5-3 second period for Greece, but this period 0-2 in favor of Serbia. Opportunity now. Waving the ball around. Good pressure defense. Nothing doing. Now way outside. Shot here, and that one eaten up by Gosic. Hard to score on Gosic when you're shooting from 7 meters. Very calm and composed individual, though on the younger side of this squad. Gosic, 08. Muncan is a 2010, so he'll actually get another chance at World Championships for U18 2028. That ball just sailing off of Verdes. Serbia will get another possession here, and with 12 seconds left, the Serbian coach calls a timeout. Milos Sakovic. Draw it up, see what happens. We'll be right back at the end of the break. Six on 5, 8 seconds, 5 seconds, 3 seconds. Shot coming, and a good save there by Verdes. That takes us to the end of the third period of play. Greece 10, Serbia 6. Despite Greece not scoring in that quarter, Serbia able to draw it 2 back. Final frame of action coming up in our 5th place matchup. Greece, Serbia. We'll be right back with that right after this. So fourth quarter now, starting off much different for Greece as they get a goal to lead things off here. A good find there to the post. And Leonidakis with the goal. 11-6 now. Greece beating Serbia here in the fifth place matchup. Up next, our bronze medal matchup. Montenegro, Spain, vying for medals and hardware. Montenegro has 1 silver and 1 bronze in the history of the U18 Men's World Championship. Spain has 2 silvers and a bronze. So one of these teams will add to their medal total. Out there just off the bar. Another goal there. Quick attack from Greece, giving them 12 goals now on the day. They've doubled up Serbia. Levantis with that one, his first of the day. Good distribution of scoring for Serbia. For Greece. Levantis, Leonidakis, Lampatos, Chatsis, Motsias, Zuzunis, and Matsuridis all with 1 goal. Patsilionakos with 2, and Angelopoulos with 3. On the other side of it, Drabnjakovic with 1, Zelic with 3, Rapema with 1, and Munchan with 1 for Serbia. 12-6, Greece leading Serbia here. 6:18 remaining in the 4th period of play. Greece went out to a hot start. Serbia unable to recover as the time kind of winds down. Exclusion there against Greece. That's going to go against, looks like Motsias, and a shot there. Vasiljevic, his first goal of the game on the 6-on-5. Serbia sitting in a traditional 3-3, and Vasiljevic rifles one to the right side of the cage and gives Serbia their 7th goal. 5:52 remaining here in the 4th. Swings to the wing, 6v6 still. Now a 6-on-5 opportunity. It's become such commonplace to earn a 6-on-5. With the change in the rules, it's created more opportunity for 6-on-5. A great save there by Gosic as he gets just enough on it to tip it off the bar and back to himself here. Another exclusion, this one against Greece. So 12-7 now. Greece leading, 6-on-5 opportunity for Serbia. They convert that one. Neskovic with the goal there. His first on the day. 12-8 now. Got 14 goals in the tournament. .440 remaining here. 5th place matchup, Greece 12, Serbia 8. Ball swings wide now. .13 exclusions against Serbia in this one. 16 exclusions against Greece. So mounting up. 4-goal differential currently. So despite having more exclusion opportunities, Serbia unable to convert. And a good defensive stop there by Greece, my goodness. Bitsakos, the lefty, playing great defense, and that's something you love to see, a lefty who's able to play good defense there. Another 6-on-5 opportunity for Greece now, with 3:32 remaining here in the fourth period of play. Katzis looks inside. What a find. Good pass, better finish. This is a tremendous catch and shoot. Pelagianis there with the goal. He catches it cross face, turns all the way around. That is so difficult to do in the water. Look at how he contorts his body and twists and turns and puts it in the back of the net at point blank range. Not much Gosic is going to do there. 3:27 remaining now. Greece 13, Serbia 8. Good steal there by Greece. So they poured it on here in the fourth. A 3-2 advantage with 3:08 remaining. Gosic with the stop there, and good save there by Berdes, keeping Serbia off the board again. 2:20 remaining here in the fourth period of play. Pass to the post, another great save from Berdes. Sides coming even now. 6-on-6, a fresh 18-second shot clock, now dwindling down to 10. Looking to work the ball in the middle, ordinary foul at the wing there, and now back to the top. Rising up, and a shot off the bar. They'll deem him inside the area, and so that won't count. Berdes will collect. 2:01 remaining here. Greece 13, Serbia 8. Fifth place matchup. Up next, Spain, Montenegro, bronze medal match. We'll preview that in just a bit here as this thing winds down. Final minute 48 of the fourth quarter of play. Katzis thinks better of it. Up top now. Now an exclusion. Off ball there. Katzis drawing that one. So Greece will end the tournament on a win. After flying through Division 2, they dropped their quarterfinal to Montenegro, which sent them to 5-8. They'll finish as high as they can, despite the loss to Montenegro, finishing 5th overall. So 8th will be Italy, 7th, Hungary, 6th, Serbia, 5th, Greece, 4, 3, 2, and 1 yet to be decided. That one sailing off the bar. 1 minute, 5 seconds remaining here. Final 18 seconds. We want to thank you for joining us here at the U18 World Championships in Rio Maior, Portugal. I'm Wesley Kading with World Aquatics. This one winding down. Greece will take the win, 13-8 here in the 5th place matchup. Up next, Montenegro, Spain. In 20 minutes from now, we'll get things going with the opening sprint. That's it for these two teams. They'll shake hands, spread the love. We'll be back with the next matchup. Greece 13, Serbia 8. Final.
Two.